What is up, everyone? Another video here for you. And today I just want to talk about some deep stuff, man. I want to talk about the meaning of life. And I just want to go deep because I feel like we don't do that enough in our day to day lives. So allow this video and this channel to be an opportunity for us to go deep and talk about these topics. I know I talk a lot about manifestation, but we always want to go deeper and ask ourselves the question, like, what is the meaning of life? And that's going to be the question that you contemplate and meditate on for this week. What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of your life? What are you living for? I think these are things that we should be thinking about. I don't know about you, but I think this is something that we should be contemplating. And instead of just being unconscious and going about our day-to-day activities and getting lost in all of the sort of to-dos, the things that we feel like we need to do, let's actually explore what the meaning of life is and what our purpose is and what we're doing here. This Neville Goddard would say that the purpose of life is to realize your desires, number one. And then the second purpose is to awaken to who you are at the core of your being, which on a spiritual level is God. So, we go through our lives sort of being, what is it called? Breaking down our ego until we awaken to the fact that we're not our ego. We're actually something much greater and deeper than that. So let's stick on the first purpose of life. Purpose of life is to realize our desires. Okay, so what would that entail if you were to say the purpose of my life is to realize my desires? The first thing that you'd have to do is you'd have to actually pinpoint and identify what exactly your desires is. And this is what is what troubles most of mankind. Most people actually don't know what exactly it is they want. And they might point to a certain thing and say, I want that thing. But it's not actually their true inner desire. And the reason that this happens, the reason that people don't know what they want is because they don't spend enough time with each other. I mean, with themselves. They're not introspective enough, and they don't know what it is that they really want. They kind of just go along with the herd like a sheep and just follow what everyone else is doing without actually asking themselves the deeper fundamental question of what it is that I want, what is it that I desire. So that's the first thing. You got to know what you want in your life. You got to know what you desire in your life, okay? And go and take that question and go as deep as possible. For example, for me personally, I love to play music. And, I love to live a life where I'm playing music and I'm traveling. And that's it. And then helping other people awaken to how beautiful they are in the core of their being. But if I go even deeper than that, what is it that I really desire? I really desire, the reason that I love music so much and performing music for people is not only the fun of it, but also the aspect of making music where people come together. If I put on a show, or if I play a show, or if I go perform somewhere, people come together. So I want community. And that's actually something on this channel, this YouTube channel. The reason that I keep coming back and I keep making videos is because not only do I want to present to all of you who watch this channel ideas that you can use to improve your life, but I also want to create a community. And that's what we've been doing, creating a community of like-minded individuals who are open to the topic of manifestation, who are open to the topic of just being introspective about life. So community, right? That's something that I desire. And if I go even deeper than that, then I'll realize what I really want is human connection. I want human connection. I want to open my heart to other people, and I want to find myself in other people. I want to feel connected to other people, right? So I want to open my heart to experience human connection, which is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful things about life. So there's another desire right there. So you see how I started with something kind of not so much superficial, but you start with something that you say, I like doing this, I desire this, I like playing music, I like traveling the world, right? But then you go a step deeper. Why do I like playing music? Why do I like traveling the world? I like it because of the aspect of community, the aspect of human connection, the aspect of meeting people, right? And then why do I want community? Why do I want human connection? Because I want to open my heart and find myself in other human beings, right? So you see how deep you can go with that. I want to feel connected. I want to feel the oneness of life. I want to feel like I'm in harmony with every human being that's on this planet. I want to see past our egos, our individuality, even though that's beautiful, but I want to see past and see the fundamental core thread that connects each and every one of us. So that's what I desire. That's what I realized. That's the desire that I want to realize, right? So, I think it's just so important to set aside time and just ask yourself this question and check in with yourself like every so often. It can even be once a week, once a month, once a year, whatever. But check in with yourself and be like, what is it that I truly desire in my life right now? A lot of us desire financial freedom, right? You desire financial freedom so that you can have time to do the things that you love to do, right? You don't want to have to be a slave to a job. It's not necessarily, a bad thing to go work a job, especially if you like that job, finding a job that you love and you can pour yourself into that job and it can be something that helps you improve yourself and get better, and you're providing a service for an employer, or maybe you're self-employed and you're providing a service for one of your end users, your clients, and you feel good about it. Maybe you are able to sort of combine this aspect of human connection with business, which I found is the most, if you want to grow as a business, having that element of human connection, people dealing with people, is going to actually increase your sales and increase your business. For example, like when, my family, we own a car dealership, and I found when I used to sell cars there and still do sometimes, because we still own that dealership. But I would find that when I would get to know people and just, instead of focusing on selling them something, just get to know them and have a connection with them and be real with them and be honest with them and develop trust with them and be curious about them, those people were far more likely to buy, as opposed to people that I did not do that with. And, the best sales that I've made were with people who I developed a long-lasting relationship with. This is people I get their contact information and I stay in touch with them. I stay connected with them, and there's a human connection there. And when you can develop that connection, especially in business, those people will come back and give you more business and refer more business to you. So this is just a fundamental law of life. Human connection is huge in our happiness, our overall well-being, and just if you want ultimate abundance in life, I think that's something that you need to get clear, to connect with other people, to open your heart to other people, to see past their flaws, so to speak. So that's something that I've been more aware of as of late. So, going back to this discussion of what is it that we desire? What's the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? You say the meaning of life is to realize our desires. So you have to ask yourself the question, what is it that you desire, first and foremost? And then once you kind of get clear on that and kind of go deeper and deeper and deeper, and you understand what it is that you desire, everything else is just imagination. Everything else is imagination. Like, you are literally imagining your life as you go along on this journey. Nothing is really set in stone. You can change your life at any given moment. You just have to imagine. Literally, you just have to imagine what it is that you want to see become manifest. So Neville Goddard would say, we're here to practice our imagination. We're here to see our imagination become real in the physical world. Okay? So, with that, there's ultimate freedom. You can do anything that you want in your life. You just have to imagine it. You just have to place your focus and attention on it. You have to water that thing that you see in your imagination. And then the more and more that you do that, test it out for yourself, you'll see that it will actually happen. It will actually happen. And it all starts in imagination. Everything in life, everything that we're doing, all these things that we do on a day-to-day basis, they all start in our imagination. Okay, so your job is to become more conscious. You can do whatever you want in your life. You just have to set aside time to consciously imagine what it is that you'd like to see become real in your life. So the question for this week is, what is it that you would like to see become real and manifest in your life? Set aside some time to answer that question. And if you'd like or you desire, once you have that, you can come and share that in the comment section, or just keep that to yourself, write it down in your journal, focus on it, place your attention on it regularly, and then you can get into doing some visualization, imaginal acts, where you're living in that end reality. You can do this in your mind, do that before you drift off to sleep, and watch those things become real. Watch circumstances, situations, scenarios actually change and become real. Okay, so go ahead, guys. Try that. Meditate on that this week. Ask yourself these questions. What is the meaning of life? What is it that I desire? And what is it what I'd like to see or become real or manifest in our physical reality? Go find it in your imagination, and then, you'll be on the, you'll have the ball rolling, so to speak, for that reality becoming real. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. Going to be posting more at least once a week, but if not more. And if you guys have any topics or questions or anything that you want me to discuss, like I said, this channel is about community. This channel is about all of us becoming more introspective and maintaining a state of consciousness or a state of being that is in alignment with everything that we desire. That's what we're here for. So thank you very much again, and I'll see you in the next video.